Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies. Oh yeah, guys, welcome back. So I just got done collecting a couple rewards from our quest book here. We had a few of the Go With The Flow quests completed once again. So yeah, I went ahead and I got those. So we have some reward bags to open up. So yeah, we're looking like we're closing in on all of the quests. We have one for the hoarding quest remaining, and that's this junk dealer. And currently we are waiting on gravel to be made to turn into flint. So we need 15,000 thereabouts flint. So that means that we need about 60,000 gravel. Is that right? 15, 30, 60. Yeah, so 60,000 gravel to do this. We are currently converting 4 gravel into 1 flint, just using the regular crafting recipe. We're not doing anything else. So if we look, gravel, we got 11,000. So yeah, we are on our way. I've been slowly converting this into the flint, and it's going into the quest delivery system up here to complete it, but yet we're not quite there yet. So we are currently not making any resources at this point in time, so our little automatic smashing setup over here isn't doing anything. All of our pulverizers right now are set up specifically to pulverize cobblestone into gravel so we can get that flint. Okay, so this quest is in progress. We can't really do anything with it right now. So I was looking over here in the bragging rights. Okay, so we have completed a couple of these quests. Well, I guess a few of them, but we have a few left. So this crazy automation, dude, really? That's what I'm saying too. Because they want 4 octuple compressed cobblestone. And yeah, we've currently crafted one of these. And since we've done that, we've had our setup over here that's making cobblestone going all of the time. Obviously, we're using a little bit right now to turn into gravel. But even still, we have 41 million, which is still not enough to make another one. And then we have to do that 3 more times. Not sure if we're ever going to get to that point, guys. Got to be honest with you. Double compressed sand, that shouldn't be too hard to do. Double compressed gravel, I'm sure we can do that since we already have our gravel set up right now. Quadruple compressed dirt, this is another one I'm going to have to say probably not going to happen. Mysterious magnet 64. Okay, so I thought, you know, we might try this one. So I know that the mysterious magnet, I remember this thing used a whole bunch of redstone and iron. Yeah, we got redstone and iron and quartz. Quartz is no longer an issue. We've been doing, what was it, the spatial bees? Yeah, we have 52,000 quartz, which if you turn into blocks would be like over 10,000 basically. So yeah, we could do that, but we need all the iron and redstone. What else is required for these things? I thought there was more than that. Just 1 piece of redstone per... I feel like there's more. Oh yeah, here we go. Redstone blocks in each of these additional tiers. The lowest tier doesn't require that. All the other ones do. Why am I getting... What? Nausea. Oh, I have the bounce shovel on. No? Hold on a second. Did I not put my... I did not put my thing back over here. Okay. I need to put my thing back over there. Otherwise, we're going to be doing all sorts of weird effects. Yeah, I had this over here because we were trying to make flint this way. Here's spider. Where's a spider? Okay, that's weird. Let's put this guy over here and fix that nausea effect. Okay, so we should get blood in our LP network, which would fix that. I'm not even sure what right now is currently using LP that was draining my LP network because the shovel is currently not activated. I don't know. I must have something turned on somewhere. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about the redstone on the mysterious magnet. So I was looking at this. Yeah, each one of these requires a block of redstone. That is a lot. So I thought, you know, let's go ahead and hook up over here on our bees. We don't really need any more quartz. Let's switch these over to the destabilized bees. The destabilized bees do create redstone. Destabilized. Does this show us what they craft? Maybe I clicked the wrong one. Yeah, here we go. So the destabilized makes the electric comb and the occult comb, and 5% chance of making redstone. Only 5% of making 1 piece of redstone. Yeah, I thought this was higher when I had these set up. And in fact, I also thought the electric combs were going to produce redstone. What it turns out is the electric combs, if I click the right thing, produce the destabilized drop at a 22% chance. And the destabilized drop only turns into the destabilized redstone. I don't know if there's a way you can turn that destabilized redstone back into redstone dust, but either way, 50 millibuckets, I believe that is 1 piece of redstone, like a melted piece of redstone. So that even that would take a long time. So what I ended up doing is I made some red foci for the laser down here. I hooked this thing back up. We had this turned off a while ago because of power issues. But yeah, I have this thing hooked back up and I put the red laser focuses in here. So now we should be creating redstone ores. Okay, so we got 29 nether redstone ores and 31 redstone ores. So I was looking at these in NEI, trying to figure out what we can do with them. The nether redstone ore you can turn into, I think it's 24 pieces, putting into the pulverizer, 24 redstone dust. And the redstone ore, the regular vanilla one, turns into 6. Now another recipe I saw, let's actually look at this. Another recipe I saw, you can turn the redstone ore, the nether redstone ore, into 2 vanilla, or you can turn it into 3 vanilla if you have the rich slag, which we don't. So we could do this recipe and turn it into 2, which would turn it into a total of 12 if we were to pulverize that. Not a very good deal. I think pulverizing this directly, turning it into, 26 pieces or something, is the better option. Kind of feel like, yeah, or 24 pieces, that's what it is. Yeah, I kind of feel like that would be the best way to go about it if we're going to do anything with the redstone ore. Now, I'm sorry, the nether redstone ore. The regular redstone ore, though, if I click the right one, I saw, yeah, pulverizer turns into 6, or in the induction smelter, you can turn it into a block of redstone with just a piece of sand. So that's an additional 3 pieces. That's not bad. But at this rate that we're getting them, yeah, we have 33 and 31. This has been going for probably half an hour, 45 minutes. Basically, I just don't have the idle time, the AFK time to let this thing go and build up. Now, if this was on a server and this was running all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, yeah, we would have all of the resources. But unfortunately, we're playing this on single player, and yeah, we don't have that kind of time to just waste. Okay, so as far as the mysterious magnets go, I don't think we're going to have the resources to make this. Igneous extruder 512. If we made 512 of these things, and we put them all out and filled them up with lava with the water, I think we could probably make the octuple compressed cobblestone that much faster. But yeah, I think that's just going to be a heck of a lot of lag having all of those entities, those tile entities around. I don't know, guys. I just feel like this crazy automation thing is not something we're going to do. But we got a bunch of other quests we can do. I think if we complete all the way up until like 1 left or something, I'll be pretty happy. So the other quest we have to do, whoops, wrong thing. Scroll down, please. Bragging rights, open, blood magic expert. So this wants us to make an Archmage blood orb, rune of the orb, and rune of dislocation. I haven't even looked at these things yet. Rune of the orb. How do you make one of these? You make those with some with some weak blood orbs and a master blood orb. I assume we get these back in some demonic slates. So that's not too bad. I believe the demonic slates, yeah, you put the imbued slate in there, you get this back out. That's pretty easy to do. Okay, what was the other one that we needed? Rune of the orb and rune of dislocation. This guy right here, this needs a magician's blood orb and some water buckets and an imbued slate. Do we even have any of those slates? We have, 17 imbued slates, some reinforced slates, sigil of the green grove. Is this thing activated? Is that what is draining? No, that is deactivated. Yeah, I don't know what was draining my blood network. That's so weird. Put those guys away and those away for now. Okay. So slate, we're going to need some of these guys. I think it said we need 2 demonic slates and then the imbued slate. So let's go ahead and get these guys over here. I think I should have enough stuff in my LP network right now. Sigil? Where is it? This one. Let's check it out. If I click this in midair, it says that we have, yeah, we're gaining LP. So I want to take this orb out. Oh, do I have to do it with an empty hand? Okay. So I want to take that out and click in the air. Yeah, we are losing LP from our network, and I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? Actually, of course, that's what's causing it. The Well of Suffering down below is causing it. So the blood orb in here with the witches is regaining, and since we have the rune or the Well of Suffering going, that's always draining. Aha, of course. Okay, so imbued slates, I believe I have to set this thing not to eject those. So those are now blacklisted. So we need to put these into the hopper. They should go in here. Are both of them in there? Yeah, both of them are in there. So they should go in here and turn into the demonic slates. Okay, so that's not too bad. What else do we need? Or what else can we do in the meantime? So if we come back here, Archmage Blood Orb. Yeah, let's figure out how to make one of those. So the Archmage Blood Orb. Ooh, Demon Blood Shard. Ah. Now the Demon Blood Shard, I don't think it's going to tell me in here how to get this thing, but I think you have to defeat one of the elementals. Oh man, I'm going to have to look that up. I know that there's a way to get that, obviously, but yeah, I don't know how to do it. Okay, so I tell you guys what, we're going to make a cut. I'm going to figure out how to get that, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Alright guys, so I think we are pretty much set here. Oh, I have the Master Blood Orb on me. Yeah, so we got those demonic slates, so we can go ahead and create this next item just by doing this. Yep, Rune of the Orb. I had to make another one of these weak blood orbs. There is 2 required for this recipe. Okay, so we also need the Rune of Dislocation, which is a few water buckets. Apparently we don't have that many. Let's go ahead and grab 2 more buckets in. We'll fill those full of water. Yeah, this is the easier recipe of the 2. Okay, back over here. Water, water, and my own water bucket that I don't want to craft, and a Magician's Blood Orb. And that would be this one. Okay, nice. So we have 2 of those things now. So those are now done. So the last thing is Archmage Blood Orb. Archmage Blood Orb requires the Demon Blood Shard. So I was looking this up on the wiki, and in order to get this thing, you have to summon elementals. That's something I have never done in Blood Magic, so this is brand new stuff for me. So it looks like in order to summon elementals, we have to create a little multi-block structure, and that is out of Arcane Plinth and an Arcane Pedestal. So not to be confused with the ones from Thaumcraft. There are the Blood Magic. So Arcane Pedestal requires weak blood shards and some obsidian. Luckily enough, we have collected plenty of these weak blood shards before. I believe we have 9 in our system. Yeah, we have 9 including this one, 8 here. So we need a total of, I think it's 6 pillars, plus 1 goes into the crafting recipe of the other things, so we need 7 of these things. Okay, so let's do that. Put the extras away. And Arcane Plinth. So that's block of iron and one of those arcane pedestals. Just like so. Awesome. Okay, so that's going to complete the multi-block structure. Now we also got to create some items to summon the elementals that we're going to fight. And I think we're just going to fight the air one. Let's see. So we need to create, what is this thing? I think it's called Aether or Ether. I believe it's called Ether. Used in alchemy. Okay. So simple catalyst. Oh. Redstone. Let's do. I don't think I have the simple catalyst. I don't know if that is a big deal or not. How do you make the simple catalyst? Look this up real quick. All right, you know what? We already looked at that a second ago, didn't we? So weak blood orb should be fine. So we need gunpowder, redstone, glowstone, and sugar. Redstone, sugar. We only have 3 sugar, some redstone, gunpowder. and glowstone. That and that. Okay, weak blood orb. We will take this one because it is already assigned to me. Okay, so glowstone, gunpowder, redstone, sugar. Was it 2 gunpowder? And this. Was that what it was? Doesn't look like that's what it was. Maybe it was 2 redstone. There we go. Now we're creating something. Okay, so we need some more sugar. Let us grab just a bit more of this stuff. Okay, and there we go. Right, so that is creating our simple catalyst here. So to get the ingredients for the ether, I think that's ether. 2 feathers, glowstone, gas tier. Feather. Gas tier. Yeah, we got plenty of those. Glowstone. Okay, very good. All right, so I don't know how many of these we need to create. Let's go ahead and stop this. We already have the glowstone in there. So gas tiers and feathers. Gas tiers. And the simple catalyst, I believe. Is that all we needed? I feel like I have done something wrong. Oh, Magician's Blood Orb. It's probably because we have too weak of a Blood Orb in there. Okay, let's grab the Magician's. Now they're doing something. It is. Nice. All right, so how long does it take to create that? Not that long. So it's like the same amount of time for every recipe, it feels like. Okay, so we got 2 of those. I believe we're going to need 6. I'm just going to let this thing go because we might end up having to do more than one of these fights. I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the multi-block structure set up here. The arcane plinth is the thing that goes in the center. And then we put the pedestals like that. And then I believe it's like this. And finally, like that. Okay, I think that's all we need to do. Then we have to put those ethers on all of the 6 pedestals. And I don't know what we have to do beyond that. We'll probably have to click it with maybe... Oh, I don't know. Let's just do this. I'm not worried about getting attacked or killed or whatever. Yeah, I think we have to do... Wasn't there like weak activation crystal? Is this the thing we have to do for this thing too? Whoop. I didn't want to do that. Shift click? Nope. Shift click. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure this out, how to actually get it to summon. Alright guys, so apparently all you got to do is just put a blood orb in the center plinth, and that should activate it. So I also read that you're supposed to attack the elemental with a bound weapon. That'll give it a debuff, and then using looting to kill it has the highest chance of it dropping the shard. So let's try this. Put that right there. Did I do that wrong? Does it have to be a higher tier blood orb? It just says put a blood orb in there. Maybe we'll try a higher tier. Let's take that back out. Or maybe, was this the one that wasn't... Let's try it again. Nope, I don't think that's going to work. Okay, let's try a higher tier blood orb. And... do I not have it on me? Okay. Blood orb. Let us put in the master blood orb. Maybe this one will work. Stick this guy right there. Whoop, okay, yep, we got it. Okay, so bound weapon. We hit it a few times. And I probably want it to face this way, because these things will shoot items. Okay. So this is the air elemental. There it goes. It's got the debuff on it. I want my magnet on just in case. So where did it go? It's, oh man, it's way over here. Come here, buddy. Okay, let me just put you... I keep missing him. Yeah, we want to attack it with the debuff. Where'd it go? Way down there. Maybe I'll just continually attack it with this thing. Okay, was that it? That wasn't too difficult. But yeah, it did not drop anything. Okay, so I should have switched back over to my broadsword. Oh well. Yeah, so the air one isn't too bad. I don't like how it keeps flowing or pushing me up in the air, and then it's hard to find it. But yeah, we'll just go with that. So I also made a few more of the simple catalysts, and we're gonna make a few more of these potions. Okay, so it was those guys and the gas tiers, I think. Or I'm sorry, not potions. The ethers. Okay, so let's wait for this to craft up, and we'll try again. All right, guys. So here we go. Here's another one. Yeah, he likes shooting me up in the air. What a guy, what a guy. So I'm going to check out his health. You know, this one's got a different tooltip when I look at, what am I looking at? It doesn't have the hearts. Oh, there it goes. Now it has hearts. Maybe it just had too much health before. I don't know. So bound blade. Quit floating me up in the air, guy. Come here. Don't fly away. All right, there we go. Where is he? Where's he? Get him with the looting. Oh, what do we get? I feel like we got it because it's right there. Awesome. Okay, so now, yeah, now we should be able to make our Archmage Blood Orb. That's great. So let's just double check. Archmage Blood Orb. So that goes in here with the tier 5, 75,000 LP. Yeah, I think we can do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft this guy up. Again, I need to hit this right there. We don't want that to escape out of the pedestal. Let's put that in there, and oh yeah, we'll get our Archmage Blood Orb. All right, guys, that didn't take too much longer. We actually got it. Here it is, the Archmage Blood Orb. We still have to assign it to ourselves by right-clicking it. Yep, so now it should be bound to me, which it is. Awesome. So in the quest book, I think we can just manually detect that now. Uh-oh, now there's a killing task. Fallen Angel, Winged Fire Demon. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to figure out how to summon these guys. Again, off to the wiki. Alright guys, so I had to do a bit more crafting. We had a few more of these different ingredients we had to create. Yeah, so all the different alchemy ingredients are in place to make the Fallen Angel summon. So this is the tier 1, but as you can see, there's more arcane pedestals around because our other one that we gotta do is a tier 2. And yeah, they kind of has to be placed from these corner ones, I guess the diagonal ones. It has to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 right here, and then 1 block higher. So yeah, I've placed these guys around, and then this one is like 4 blocks back, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the ones that are in the straight line. So I think we should be okay. We just have to place the Master Blood Orb in the center. I don't think we need a specific drop from this thing. All we need to do is just kill it for our book. Let's take a look at that one more time. Before we summon this guy, yeah, Fallen Angel killed. We need to kill one of them. Our armor, I think we're going to be okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I have no idea what to expect, but since we don't have to kill it with the bound sword or anything, I am just going to use my regular sword. Hopefully this thing doesn't like cause huge destruction. Hey buddy, how's it going? Okay, you sound like a wolf when you get killed. Demon Crystal, used to spawn demons. Okay, so we have that. That guy was exceptionally easy. Let's take this back out. Aha. Alright, so we have to place the rest of these things around for the second one. So the inner ring, we need 3 Incendium. And that's right here. Yeah, I went ahead and I pre-crafted up all of this stuff so we didn't have to wait on this. So 3 Incendium, 1 Ether, 1 Tenebrae, one of these, Tenebrae. Right here? Yeah, let's get this guy. Okay, what else do we need? And 1 Netherrack. Okay, that's it. I'm sure somewhere in this mod it tells you how to summon these guys. I don't know how to find that out. There's probably a book or something, but yeah, I just went to the wiki, so that told me everything else that I needed to know. Okay, so we need 2 magicals, whatever they are, 2 of them. These guys. Magicales. Okay. So the purple things. We need a diamond, a block of gold, diamond, block of gold. This is a tier 2. If I didn't already say that, I believe I did. And fire charge and a block of coal. I don't think these have to be in any particular order. Yeah, I took the thing out of the center there. Okay, so there's that. Great. So hopefully this is how this is going to be summoned. Hopefully I did everything right. Or do we have to use... Oh, yep, I'm looking right now on the page. It says we have to use Archmage Blood Orb. Okay, so let's do that. So I need an empty hand. Let's grab this guy. Throw that right in the center. Oh, there we go. Now it's going. Okay, so this is the Winged Fire Demon. Ooh, you know what? Fire. Potion of Fire Resist. I'm smart. Okay, how much longer do we got? It's got 3 more things. Yeah, let's just go ahead and drink this real quick. Okay, so now fire won't hurt us. I don't know how strong this guy's going to be, but that last one was really easy. Oh, look at this guy. How's it going? So how you doing for health? Oh, you're dead. Okay, so you're doing that much for health. Okay, so Demon Crystal, is that the same thing? Yeah, we got 2 of those, and they do not stack. Interesting. Okay, so that fire effect, let's put myself out because that's annoying. Okay, there we go. So let's look at the quest book. And we are done. That completes this part, so we are now a Mage Lord. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we got a legendary reward bag, an epic reward bag, and just 1 greater reward bag. All right. Yeah, I want to swap this out before I forget. Yeah, I don't want my LP network draining once again. Put that back in there. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and check out what's in our reward bags. And we'll do the greater one first. Okay, Tallow Golem. And we'll do an epic one. We got Precision Shears. I think that's the 3rd time we've seen those. That's pretty cool. Epic. Oh, Nether Redstone ore and another Iridium ore. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, okay. We don't really need the Iridium anymore, but the Nether Redstone ore, that'll help us out if we ever do get a chance to complete the magnets. It's going to put all of this stuff away. That away, those, this, that, this one. Raisin cookies. Okay, so let's check out our legendary reward bag. And we got Flight. Well, we got Flight really early on from like a basic reward bag. Legendary? Come on, that's not legendary. Oh, man. Okay, guys, so I was looking at the quests that need to be completed after I made that last cut. I was going to end the episode, but I decided to take a look at the quests. And what was left is a whole bunch of quests that required crafting. And I'm not going to make another episode of just nothing but crafting. So I decided to do pretty much all of that off camera. So all these quests are now complete. Interior Decorator, had to make a whole bunch of the Bibliocraft stuff. Some of these limestone things and colored bricks. I think that's from extra utilities. I mean, colored planks. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of this crafting stuff that I did. I was just like, you know what? Let's just do this off camera. I don't want to record an entire episode of just crafting. So we have that done. I had to make a whole bunch of the Mine Factory Reloaded stuff. I mean, all of these things I have over here that I crafted. My inventory is getting full, and I had to craft so many other things. So, yeah, we just put them all the way over here. Whew, all of this stuff. Yeah, this guy. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so we are done with this. Let's go ahead and claim my reward on this one. We're getting another green heart canister, MFR fan. So much stuff, so much stuff. Okay, so this one's now done. Applied Energistics. Yep, again, more crafting. All done. Applied Energistics fan. Okay, we need to start clearing out our inventory. I think we're getting too full on all of this stuff. MFR fan, applied fan, green heart canister, more V level, 2 epic reward bags, extra chest of inventory, and these files we don't need. Weak activation. Don't need that guy anymore. Yep. Okay, so Thaumcraft. Yes, this we only needed 1 more file. And that was, gosh, whatever one of those were that was in my inventory a second ago, like Mito, I think. But yeah, this one's now done. we just get a sign for completing that. Armor Smith. So this required a whole bunch of stuff. Not everything that I've done before. So there was a whole bunch of vanilla crafting and then some of like the basic crafting stuff over here. Goggles. So I had to do some more Thaumcraft, runic crafting, all of that stuff. Magic armor. This was interesting. The bound leggings. I've never made this stuff before. So you have to make filled sockets, which is just a regular crafting recipe. Then you fill them up over in your blood altar. You just stick them in the blood altar, and then they fill up full of blood, I guess. And then you use this guy right here, the Soul Armor Forge, and then you right-click the activation crystal spell activation thingy on there, and yeah, it crafts the armor. Thaumic stuff, yeah, more crafting. Ugh, so much stuff, so much stuff. But then we got down here to utility armor suits. This was pretty easy, just a lot of bronze for all this exo stuff. The diving was just plain leather and a little bit of iron, I think. Armor resonant jetpack, though, that was one that's required, but no matter what I did, I even crafted a new one. I tried mine, obviously. I tried mine, and this wouldn't go, so I made a brand new one that hasn't been charged at all. Yeah, this one won't work either. If we come in here and click manual detect, yeah, it is not doing anything. So, we can't complete this quest. No! So the only thing that's left, besides the Armor Smith, we should be able to complete that. I mean, I've made the thing, and I know there's a way you can go into the HQM and set this quest complete. I don't know how to do that, but I know there is a way, so that's what I would do. The only thing that's left is this crazy automation with all this octuple compressed stuff and the mysterious magnets and igneous extruders and this and that. Like I said at the beginning, guys, this is a single player world. This is not running on a server. I can't just keep this going all the time. I can't set up like my laser drill down there to collect redstone 24/7. Otherwise, I would have no problem completing these quests. But yeah, the game only runs while I'm logged in. And yeah. So unfortunately, I am not going to complete this quest. We have done everything else. Oh, you know what? Actually, one more thing. I almost forgot. Let's put this up. Yep. And let's do gravel. Whew, we got a lot of gravel collected now. Okay, so we are going to make a whole bunch of flint. Yeah, I clicked this by hand. We're going to make a whole bunch of flint that'll complete for the hoarding quest. And then we will be completely 100% done with everything that I want to do in Agrarian Skies. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and finish this up, and I'll be right back so we can claim that reward. See you in a minute. Just about there, done. Woohoo! So we completed it. Junk dealer is done. Let's claim that reward. All right, I want to see for the hoarding. Oh, look at this, sneaky. One more thing. Aha, so this is that quest that people were telling me about, that we need 100 full hearts, and I've been collecting those for a very long time now. Yeah, we got 138 of those. Let's go ahead and submit those as well. Manual submit. Claim reward. Some nether iridium ore reward bag. Whew. And we have 29 hearts left over. Wait. No, we have more than that. We have 39 hearts left over. Oh my goodness, guys. So much stuff. What is this sign right here? This is Thaumic Witch. We'll go and put that away in the nether iridium ore. Okay, so how are we doing reward bags? Legendary, we have a greater, another legendary, a couple epics, and I think I saw, yes, look at this, it's completely done now. Done. Yes, awesome. I think I saw there was more things to claim. Request, yeah, 2 quests with unclaimed rewards. Is that still go with the flow? No, that's one right here. Let's go ahead and claim this one. Might as well get some more reward bags to open. And I assume the other one must be up here, right? Yeah. The zombie one? It is. Okay. So we'll claim that reward. That one's kind of a silly one. Aha. So another epic reward bag. Right on. Alright, guys. This is going to be the last time we're going to open up reward bags on the series. So yeah, we got 2 graders. Let's go ahead and open these guys up. So chicken jerky. And chicken jerky twice. Wow. What luck. Okay, so let's do our 3 epic reward bags. So we got a yellow heart canister, which we can't use. Oh my god, reward. What is this? Power 3, Punch 3, Flame 3, Infinity 3. What? Infinity 3. What? Okay, well, that's pretty cool. I'll give it that. Is it named? No, it isn't. Aha. And finally, for the other one. Okay, a whole bunch of different dusts. Not bad. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff up. Oops, I didn't mean to put that away, but that is fine. And bow. Those dusts. Right, so 2 legendary reward bags remain. Lamp of Growth and a Lamp of Growth. Aw, really? Alright. It doesn't really matter. There's like nothing else that we need in this game, right? Oh my goodness, guys. So, yeah, this is it. This is the final episode. We are done. As much as I'm going to do anyway. Yeah, I just don't have the time to AFK and wait for all that other stuff to happen. But yeah, guys, it's been a great experience. I've loved this map. I really enjoyed the quest book and learning a whole bunch about like all these new mods and stuff. Like I'd never touched blood magic before this series. So that was really, really cool. It is a great mod and I really would like to use it more in other series going forward. Yeah, so I think that is going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it. And we'll see you in the next series.